Jeffrey is lazy. Jeffrey wakes up later than he should have done, even though he promised himself he's going to start his new business today. He goes onto his phone to see if Jessica has replied to his message. She hasn't. Then he goes on to scroll for the next 2 hours and ends up fapping. Adonis. Adonis springs out of bed like a champion. He knows exactly what he needs to get done today because he prepared a list the night before. He doesn't even need an alarm to get out of bed anymore. He wakes up 6 a.m. on the dot, active, on job, ready to attack the tasks that he needs to get done while his competition are asleep. Okay, so a few months ago, I was exactly like Jeffrey, if not worse. I would wake up, I would go on my phone and I would scroll. I would go to see if my girlfriend had replied. And then I'd spend time texting or would call and I would waste time even though I knew I need to start my business today. I need to get some work done so I can finally be happy with myself and be productive and get things done and move ahead in life. But no, I would spend time scrolling on my phone, looking at stupid shit. Ha ha ha, so funny. I was the fucking joke. But then it occurred to me, why am I being so lazy? Why am I wasting time? Life is so short. Why am I being so stupid and destroying my own self? The reason you're doing this is because there's few options now. The first option is the goal or the thing that you need to get done is just not that important to you. The second reason is you lack the discipline. The third reason is your dopamine receptors are fried, and this ties back into the first one. What do I mean by your dopamine receptors are fried? This means the fun habits that you keep on doing, like eating the shit food, scrolling on your phone, playing video games, spending time with women or the opposite sex if you're a woman watching this, just overindulging more than necessary. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with spending time with loved ones, of course. But overindulging and wasting time and you know you've got shit to do. The reason you do this is because these activities are very dopamine inducing. They make you feel very good. You're buzzing when you're doing this. You're having the time of your life. Whereas the work that you need to do isn't as exciting. It's just not as fun, is it? Be honest with yourself. Is it really that fun for you to get the coursework done? Or to start a new business? In the beginning, starting a business is fucking shit. It's difficult, it's not very fun. And the way you get over this is very simple, and this is the unsexy truth. You have got to turn everything off. Stop watching Netflix. Stop playing video games. Delete Tinder and do not fucking look there again. Turn it all off and let your shit calm down. Let your dopamine receptors calm down. And then when you're bored and you've got nothing to do, you're a bit miserable, you're like, what the fuck? Then you give your brain something to do. And what do you give it to do? The important thing. And because your brain needs something to be doing at all times, that's why when you're not doing anything, you just start thinking of fun past memories or negative past memories. We'll get to that topic in a later video. However, so when your brain's got nothing fun to do, you've told it no video games, no Tinder, no Netflix. Yeah, then you give it something productive to do and it does it, it gets it done, because doing the hard work is better than doing nothing at all. Doing nothing is very difficult for the brain. It's hard for your brain to just sit there and just be bored and not do anything. Do you understand? And giving your brain something is basically attention. Where are you giving your attention? You are in this state right now, you are unhappy with your life, you're not doing anything productive, you're not doing anything good or worthwhile, because you keep giving your attention. Attention is the most valuable currency, and you are giving your attention away to these things, consuming bullshit. You are giving your attention to that Netflix series. You are giving your attention to talking to that person, those shit friends that are not helping you achieve your goals. You are giving your attention to the video games, and you are giving your attention to the shit food. Do you understand? So you need to utilize your attention very, very wisely. Where do you give your attention? If you start giving your attention to the task at hand that matters to you, that you need to get done, it will get done, because that's where your attention is. Do you understand? Now, it can be hard in the beginning to control where you give your attention, because when you're trying to work, like let's say when you start reading for the first time, in the beginning you're trying to read the book. You read one line, you probably don't finish the full line like I used to, and before your mind's wandered off elsewhere. Your mind is just thinking of other shit. Oh, remember when she said this? Remember when we did this? Oh, la la la, all of this shit. It never ends, does it? How do you combat this? Meditation and mindfulness. It's very boring, it's very unsexy, but this is the truth. You need to regain control of your mind and where you give your attention. What is meditation? Meditation is the act of telling your mind to shut the and focusing on one single thing. Now it could be an object like this camera in front of me. It could be my breath. The most common one is the breath. My attention is on my breath right now. I'm focusing on the air going in and I'm focusing on the air coming out. I'm feeling it on my nose coming out. Do you understand? Now, while I'm doing this, my mind is going to wander elsewhere. It's going to think, oh, remember when she said this? Remember this argument? I should have said this. Fuck's sakes, why didn't I say that? All of these stupid things, the fun memories, the bad memories, whatever, your mind just wanders. Oh, what am I going to eat later on today? Where am I going tomorrow? Do you understand? And then the minute that happens, the second that happens, you bring your attention right back to the breath. Now, you can use your breath. You can also use sounds. Some people find it helpful to focus on sounds, like the birds chirping outside, listening to the wind, listening to the cars pass by, and keeping your focus on that. The longer you do this for, the stronger your brain will get. Let me explain. Each time your mind wanders off, like a little toddler, you have to call him back and bring him back to safety. So your mind's wandered off now, and you're gonna recognize, oh shit, my mind's wandered off, I'm thinking about this bullshit again. And then what you do is you bring your mind back, your attention back to the present moment, to the present point of focus. Your breath, the clothes touching your skin, the birds chirping, anything, whatever you like. You bring it back. Now, by bringing it back, that is one repetition. That is one rep now you have just completed. Do you understand? Like in the gym, when you're training and you're exercising, each bicep curl is one rep. Now, how many reps do you have to do? 10 to 15 in a set. And then how long do you have to do that for? A few weeks, a few months before you notice a change, you notice some muscle growth, your body gets in shape. Yeah? Same with your mind. Your mind is a muscle. Each repetition you do, each set you do, the more regularly you do it, the stronger your mind will be, the more control you will have over your mind, and then it will tend to wander off less. It will still wander off because that is the mind's job. It just does that. I don't know why, but this is how you control it. Same way a little toddler, they're just getting up to funny shit. They're just doing dumb things. They're wandering off here, exploring here. They're doing this, they're doing that. You just have to call them, bring them back in again. Do you understand? Same with your mind now. So now there's two options here. Either you've got a problem with discipline, or you've got a problem with motivation, like I mentioned previously. Motivation is when your dopamine receptors are fried, so doing the thing that you need to do doesn't even feel good, so you don't want to do it. You need to first of all ask yourself, is this something I actually want to be doing? Or is it just a pointless goal, like your parents have told you, I want you to do this, or your friends have recommended something and you're just doing it to please them? Is it actually important to you? Because chances are maybe the goal isn't just important to you, just isn't important enough to you. That's why you're struggling getting it done. The second thing is, it is important. You do need to do that, but you lack the discipline to do that. Now, meditation and mindfulness help both. Very effective. So I recommend that you find a meditation or mindfulness practice that works for you. The most basic one is focusing on your breath. So go somewhere with no distractions, quiet, peaceful. You're not going to be distracted. Turn your fucking phone off. Turn it off. You do not need your phone. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to ring you for an emergency. No. Turn your phone off, zero distractions, and sit down somewhere. You can lie down, you can sit down, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Close your eyes if you wish, and focus on your breath. Now, each time your mind wanders off, bring it back to the breath. That is one rep. You're going to do this as many times as you can. As many times as you can. In the beginning, I could only do it for a few seconds, and then I had to build it up, build it up, build it up. Now I can do it for 5-6 minutes. Every day I do this for 5 minutes minimum. Otherwise, my mind is all over the place and I never get things I need to do done. I never get anything productive done. This is how you be productive, by strengthening your mind and creating control. Getting control of your mind. Don't let your mind control you. And for the people that are saying, oh, it's okay to watch Netflix, it's okay to do this, it's okay to play video games, it's okay to eat shit food, ask yourself right now, doing these things, is this going to get you what you want? Will this make you financially free? Will this get you the woman of your dreams? Will you be able to marry the woman or man of your dreams if you're a woman watching this? Doing these shit habits. Will this help you in any way? No, it fucking won't. Ask yourself, be very honest with yourself. Maybe some things might not be that bad, but generally speaking, they are fucking waste of time. They are a waste of time. So stop wasting your attention and stop wasting your time, because you're not going to be happy. These are temporary happiness. Watching the Netflix show, binge watching the series. When the show's over, you're back to your shit life. You're back to your shit situation. You're single. You're unhappy. You want to give all this love to somebody, but you have no one to give it to because you're not even worthy of attracting that person yet. So put yourself in a position. Get yourself in a position to be able to attract the woman of your dreams, to attract the man of your dreams, the perfect partner for you. Get yourself in a position that you are financially free. If you're not financially free and you're working a job that you do not like, what the fuck are you doing enjoying things? You don't deserve to be enjoying things, because each time you enjoy something, you are distracting yourself. Do you understand? Let me give you an example now. If I was to tell you, if you dig this hole now, yeah? If you dig here, dig a hole, I hand you a shovel, and you will find gold. You're gonna dig, aren't you? Or you're just gonna just stand there and just stare at the hole and then look around and just... Common sense. So if I'm telling you something, this is gonna get you what you want. You'd be a fool not to do it. Now for the guys watching, you bro, I'm talking to you. You know that if you dig in this hole, you're gonna get gold. And when you get the gold, you'll be financially free. You won't need to go work that shit job and take chat and disrespect and gossip and all this bullshit at your workplace because it's pissing you off. You feel like cracking him in the jaw, don't you? When your manager says why are you late and all this bullshit, it pisses you off. It pisses any fucking man off. So why are you keeping yourself in that situation? If I'm telling you to do something and dig and you will be financially free, why are you distracting yourself? There's a hole here right now that you need to dig and get the work done. And then there's a woman, a temptation there. She's got her bra off, she's showing you her titties, yeah? And instead of digging the hole, you're just admiring those titties from a distance. You're never going to be able to grab them. You're never going to be able to make her yours. Unless you dig here, get the fucking gold, get what you need to do done, and then you can get yourself a woman or get yourself unlimited titties if that's what you're into. Do you understand? I cannot make it clearer for you, bro. You need to get the hard work done first. Because until you don't get the hard work done and you keep indulging in these fucking distractions, the Netflix shows, the Tinder, the whores, the fucking titties, all this junk food, all the negative things, you know yourself that you're destroying yourself by doing them, don't you? You know it's not good for you, but for some reason you just can't find the will to change. All of the actions you are doing now have got you in a position that you are unhappy with, which means you are doing the wrong actions. You are doing the wrong thing. So how about you stop doing those things and do the opposite? Whenever your brain tells you to eat the unhealthy thing because it's tasty and it looks nice for like 10 seconds of a bit of taste, yeah? Because that's all it is, isn't it? You don't really enjoy the meal much after the first 2-3 bites, do you fuck? So whenever your brain tells you, eat the unhealthy food, eat the cereal, eat the pancakes, eat the cake, eat the chips, the list goes on and on. Tell your brain, no, shut the fuck up. That isn't helpful to me. That isn't going to give me a good body. That isn't going to make me attractive to the woman that I want. Right now, you're probably a low quality guy. You've got bad habits, you've got bad diet, you're not doing anything productive, you're not getting to work. So who are you compatible with right now? A similar woman. But deep down, you know you don't want a woman like that. But right now, that is what you deserve. Same goes for women. If you're unhealthy and you've got negative habits, you're watching porn, you're watching these bullshit Netflix shows about unrealistic relationships and all this brainwashing bullshit, wasting your time, and then you expect a knight in shining armor to come and treat you like a lady and all of this. You need to work for what you need to get. You get what you deserve, basically. You get what you deserve. So if you're single and unhappy right now, bro, there's a reason for that. If you're poor right now and you're broke, there's a reason for that. It's because you're doing the wrong things. Now there's no point watching videos like this if you're not going to implement what I tell you. Chances are you enjoyed this video and you found this video helpful. If you did, subscribe because you will find the next video helpful and the previous ones. Also, if you enjoy this and you enjoy watching me and you think my advice is helpful to you, I do one-to-one coaching so I can help you get your life back on track the same way I fixed myself and got my life back on track. Before this, just a few months ago, I was doing drugs. I would wake up in the morning and I would get high first thing. I hated myself and I hated my life. I was miserable. I was distracting myself with all the things I've mentioned in this video. Netflix, Tinder, all the stupid shit. Do you understand? Before I actually got my act together and focused on what needs to be done and got myself in a position where I am proud of myself now. I am working hard and I deserve all the good things I'm getting now. Do you understand? So if you are interested and you want to get your life back on track, the link's in the description for my coaching. And with that being said, always remember to do what you need to do for you.